Hey everybody, ABC 10 meteorologist Brendan Minchef here with an extended weather update because I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Good news is the heat wave is ending. Bad news is we're kind of shifting our focus now to the Sierra because we are going to be looking at some dry thunderstorms very likely through this weekend. So the weather impact headlines: highs today on Friday near 110 degrees, cooling off as we go through the weekend, but again, that dry lightning with the Sierra thunderstorms Friday, Saturday, and likely Sunday as well. So jumping into it, we're going to start with the heat. Now, this calendar starts June 23rd and runs all the way through what we just saw yesterday as of this recording, July 11th. So 113 degrees most recently. We've hit that twice, hottest day we've had since September 2022. And over the last now 19 days, 14 of the last 19 days have been at least 100 degrees. And the average observed high temperature over the course of those 19 days is 103.4 degrees. So if you were to spread the afternoon heat out evenly over these 19 days, you would get high temperatures of 103.5 degrees essentially every single day over the last more than, 2 weeks at this point. It has been an exceptional heat wave, both for its intensity and its duration. It has just really been quite brutal. Over the last 2 weeks, particularly, has been very, very hot. 100 degrees June 30th. We were 100 degrees at least, all the way up to peaking at 113 degrees Saturday, July 6th. And then slightly cooling off all the way through Tuesday. Tuesday ended that streak of triple-digit heat. Otherwise, we would have set a new record for longest stretch of triple-digit heat. But Tuesday broke it, so we didn't get there. But then we were back towards 110 on Wednesday, 113 for July 11th. And I got to tell you, over the last, we talked about what it was over the last 20 days, really, but over the last just 12 days, really, just 12 days, that average observed high temperature, 106.6. So if you were to spread out the heat evenly, the afternoon heat evenly over the last 12 days, you get a high temperature every single day of over 106.5 degrees. That is how hot it has been. This heat wave really will go down in the record books. And again, we made it to 113 twice. Last time we made it to 113 was early September 2022. So yeah, it's just been really a brutal stretch of heat. Just kind of zaps your soul. You don't really want to do much. You don't want to go outside. You don't want to go to work. You just want to stay kind of in the house as cool as possible. But this is the last day of this really, really just very hot stretch. We're going to cool off back towards seasonal going through next week. So 112 in Sacramento on Friday afternoon, 110 in Elk Grove, 110 Stockton, 111 in Modesto, 114 up in Colusa, 109 Angels Camp in Jackson, 104 Placerville, 93 Truckee, and 88 in South Lake Tahoe. I know we're tired of the heat. Trust me, I get it. I am as well. But we've got to take it seriously. Heat is the #1 weather-related fatality. So know the signs of heat exhaustion. You'll be thirsty, dizzy, maybe nauseous as well. You'll have cool, clammy skin, and you'll be sweating a lot. This is really the key here, sweating a lot if you have heat exhaustion. Now, if you ignore these signs, you don't go inside, you don't start drinking water, you could develop heat stroke, which is worse. The signs of heat stroke: headache, you'll have red hot, dry skin, and you will not be sweating. That's kind of that dead giveaway if it's heat stroke or heat exhaustion. If you're not sweating, it's heat stroke, and you need to call 911 immediately if you or someone you know is suffering from heat stroke. This can be fatal. Now, like I said, the good news as it comes to heat is that we are cooling off. Saturday, 100 degrees. Sunday, 100 degrees. This doesn't tell the whole story. Still going to be hot to start Saturday morning. Going to see lows in those 70s. Going to see foothill to mid-elevation lows in those 80s. But Sunday, not quite so much, especially as we go Sunday into Monday. Those overnight temperatures, which have been so just really brutally warm, are going to be much, much better going into next week. And you'll see that with the heat risk forecast here for Saturday. It does get a little better. By Sunday, it's much better. Those extreme areas of the heat risk are gone. We just have a little bit of some major heat risk left in parts of the foothills. Most of us in the moderate to minor heat risk. By Monday, it gets even better. And through Tuesday and through Wednesday, we continue to see improvement. By Wednesday, most of us just in the minor heat risk category. Now, we are going to see some of that heat building back in as we go into Thursday, Friday next week, but it is not going to be nearly as hot as what it has been. Let's shift gears a little bit now because, like I said, not just heat we're talking about. We're also looking at the fire danger from the Storm Prediction Center. We've got a dry lightning threat. Now, this is both areas of the brown shading here. So this is into Utah, parts of Arizona and Nevada, but also it is for the Sierra Nevada range, especially the southern and central Sierra. That's for Friday, but it is a little bit bigger of an area by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday. The reasoning for this is this high pressure sitting over the Intermountain West. This is actually wrapping some of that monsoon moisture up into Northern California for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That high pressure to our west, high pressure to our east, and so in between we kind of get this area where we can get some of that monsoonal moisture. You can see that overall flow rotating around the high pressure there. It might sound like a good thing that we're going to get some moisture in, but in fact, it is unfortunately not, because it's not really enough moisture to kind of outweigh the downside. So weather impact alert. We've had it for the heat in the valley and the foothills. This one is particularly for the Sierra. The dry lightning risk is very high, and that means fire danger is also very high going through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't want to overlook this. You know, we're going to look at the 10-day, and we're going to see temperatures are looking really nice, but that's not the whole weather story. The other part of this weather story is the thunderstorms and the fire risk. So again, this is only for the Sierra because the valley is going to be fine here. It's not out of the question that we might see a stray shower or two. I'm talking just one or two showers kind of venturing into the valley, perhaps. I'm not really expecting that. I'll give it less than a 10% chance, but I can't say it won't happen. I'll just say it's very unlikely to happen. Maybe we see some showers into the coastal range as well. But really the main focus, especially as it relates to thunderstorms, is going to be in the southern to central Sierra, mainly south of Lake Tahoe, mainly south of US 50. But we're all going to be looking at the entirety of the Sierra Nevada range is going to be looking at the threat for that dry lightning. So here is Futurecast. This is Friday at 5 o'clock. Again, can't completely rule out that we won't see some showers in parts of the coastal range, but the main focus is going to be in the southern and central Sierra. So Friday, it's pretty limited. We're not going to see a whole lot. You see some of these orange and yellow colors. That's indicating some of that dry lightning. The light green would be indicating maybe some light showers. There's not really much on Friday, but the threats, it is going to be there. It's a non-zero threat for Friday. But by the time we get to Saturday, now we're seeing a lot more widespread dry lightning, more widespread showers and thunderstorms. And again, maybe we see some in the coastal range, but the focus is going to be in the very high elevations. You see that dry lightning doesn't always line up, right? The yellow-orange doesn't always line up with the green because we're not necessarily going to see the lightning coinciding with where it's raining. So we might see some rain somewhere, but then the lightning from that cell may strike somewhere else where it's not raining. We get a new fire start. It establishes quickly. The fuels are drying out even up in the high country because of how hot we've all been. So yeah, widespread dry lightning risk for Saturday, and that continues into Sunday as well. I mean, even some of these colors here you're seeing on reflectivity showing up into the orange and the reds there, that's indicating we could see some brief heavy rain out of some of these, which the rain itself is a good thing, right? But the lightning that's associated with it is what's a bad thing. So that red flag warning, some of the fire weather watches. And again, we are going to continue to look at this into Sunday, but I think Sunday it's mainly going to be eastern slope at this point, not quite so much central Sierra, still a little bit in the southern, but mainly eastern slope is where we're going to see the majority of Sunday's activity. So if you're going up to the Sierra, be ready because conditions are going to change rapidly. It'll be sunny and then it could be stormy in a matter of 5 to 15 minutes because these are going to pop up and fire off very quickly. Make sure you've got some shelter. A tent is not shelter. This needs to be a fully enclosed building or a hard-topped vehicle to protect yourself from that lightning. And then you're just to avoid the prime thunderstorm times altogether, you just want to be off those peaks by about noon. Go hiking, go climbing early, and again, be off the peaks by noon so that if and when we do see these Sierra thunderstorms, you won't have to be contending with the lightning threat. Now, it's not just if you're going to be hiking, if you're going to be camping, whatever it may be. Of course, people live up in these mountains. So if you live up here, one of the things we're definitely going to be watching for is that fire concern. So again, weather impact alert for the Sierra, dry lightning, and this is from the fire agencies. You can see, look at that, all that red, all the way up into the northern Sierra, down through the southern Sierra. That is that high fire danger potential due to lightning. So make sure you've got your go bags packed in order. It's people, one bag for each person in your households. Number 2 is pets, at least one bag for all your pets. Make sure if they got their food, even a toy, to make sure you know that they are staying somewhat comfortable if you have to leave. 3 is your important papers. Make sure you get those, birth certificates, marriage licenses, insurance documents, passports, social security cards. Make sure you have prescription medication. You'll need those as well, medical devices. Number 5 is more sentimental, so photos, right? If it's something that's small, these knickknacks, these trinkets, it's not going to weigh you down getting out the door. Pack those in your go bags as well. So to recap here, that weather impact alert for the Sierra, really Friday, Saturday, Sunday between 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. We're looking for those thunderstorms. Many of those storms will be dry, so it'll be a dry lightning scenario with very high fire danger. So be off the peaks early if you're going to be up there hiking, you're going to be out in the outdoors, and then be ready to evacuate if, unfortunately, we do get some new fire starts. And I'll tell you, I am expecting us to see some new fire starts. And unfortunately, it could be a lot of them if we do see these widespread thunderstorms, as it looks like we will. Over the next 10 days, back in the valley, 112 degrees on Friday. Going to be the hottest day of the next 10. It's all downhill from here. 100 degrees on Saturday. Still going to see some warm evenings and overnights until we get to Sunday. Look at that low temperature on Sunday, 63. So Sunday into Monday, temperatures in the overnights really come down. Our afternoon temperatures look much better. Valley locations on Tuesday could even see some 50s. Same story Wednesday morning. We are going to see those triple digits returning towards the end of the 10-day forecast, but I mean 100, 101, 103, way better than the 110s, the 113s that we've seen for much of the last 2.5 weeks. So if you're watching on ABC 10 Plus, shout out. If you're not, if you're watching on YouTube, I recommend downloading the ABC 10 Plus app for Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV. You'll get these weather playlists and these weather forecasts, these explainers, and we'll have some weather specials up there as well, including our Emmy Award-winning weather special, The Future of California's Water. As we go into the weekend, again, things are cooling off. It's good news, but we are looking at that dry thunderstorm potential, that dry lightning, which could lead to new fire starts across the state. So continue to stay with ABC 10, ABC 10 Plus, and ABC10.com for all the very latest as it relates to this new fire risk that we are tracking. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.